Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today we are planning in some daily sheets for my daily planner, which I use to just narrow things down each day so I don't get as overwhelmed as I already am in life. These are my own printables, so I will have them linked in the description below. But let's go ahead and get started. I think we're going to let's start with the horizontal because I have 4 horizontal pages today because I didn't have any more verticals printed, and honestly I was too lazy to print them. So we're gonna suck it up and we're gonna do some horizontals. I had a confusing time pulling sticker books today because so many of them like go together. But it's basically gonna be a Disney week. So we have a lot of the Mickey and Friends sticker books. We have one book that's like specifically functional, so I think we're going to end up using this book with all 3 of these books at some point. I'm going to try to use one of these books per spread, but I'm going to be using this one for multiple because I just think that's kind of how we're working. Actually, I lied. We're going to take this one out because I think this one's for the mini. So let's take this one out. I lied. Okay, so we at least have these 2, but I'm probably going to use this one with these 2 because this one has the functional boxes in it. So hopefully that makes sense. So we at least have those 2. So those are 2 different spreads. We have like the giant stickers, and then we have just like the regular classic size stickers. And the interesting about this one is they called it colorful boxes, and clearly it is not. This one is the colorful boxes with the actual boxes. So I thought that was interesting. And then we pulled out 2 princess sticker books, which again, we have like the classic, and then we have like the bigger stickers. And then, so I went ahead and I pulled the functional boxes one, because this one is the one that like goes with those, and it's like the functional. So we're going to have like Mickey and then princesses. And then the last book we have is all the plans, because we were just out of the Disney sticker books by then. So this will be the only normal, not Disney related one. So sorry, but it's a Disney week because that's just what was next in line to be pulled out. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to go with Mickey. And I think I'm going to break them up. So I might do like one Mickey, and then we'll switch to like a princess, and then maybe back to Mickey, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm definitely going to make sure I'm using these because these are going to have all of my functional boxes. And right off the bat, I'm looking for a square that I can put right over here in this corner. And then I don't know if there's any blank full boxes or if they're all gonna have like Mickey and Minnie in them, because since this is horizontal, it'd mean I'd have to turn them sideways, and I clearly can't do that if they're in every single one of these. I mean, I could. It would just mean I'd have to cover them up, which is kind of a bummer, but I might have to do that. So let's look in the decoration one. Who do I want to do? Do I want to just do the 2 of them, and then maybe the next time we can do with friends? Maybe we just do Mickey and Minnie together in this one, and then the next one we'll do and friends. So I'm going to go to the section that has both Mickey and Minnie, and none of these really will work if I flip them sideways, which is kind of a bummer. So we're going to have to kind of make it work. So, oh no. I'm going to pick ones that I feel like would be easier to cover up. I mean, I guess they could be sideways, but I think I'm too literal for that. I don't know. Things like that bug me. So I think I get too literal of like, they can't be sideways. So I'm going to try to lay some in here that I think will be hopefully easy to cover up later. Maybe I should stick with the single ones of them so I can cover them up a little bit better. I don't know. I'm like, what do I even put in that? Maybe I won't put anything in that one because now I'm getting stressed out. This isn't supposed to be stressful. I'm going to use this Just Be Kind to cover that up so that way they're the correct way. And that one doesn't cover it as nicely, so I won't use that one. Okay. Will this one cover? Yeah, this one, I mean, it's not perfect, but I feel like it covers enough of it to where it doesn't bug me as much. And then we'll use one of these in here to kind of decorate that area. Okay, so again, I'm sticking to Mickey and Minnie together. So I am going to go in with some different things here. I was hoping there's not really like there's not really horizontal vibes in here. There's like functional boxes, which I do need some boxes, and I'm going to take some of these functional boxes because I just like to layer. I like the layered look a lot better than just leaving it be. So I am going to add in extra little boxes just so I have another little layering element. Because I'd much rather layer than not layer. Okay, we have some like sparklies. These are just like filler, or at least I call them filler. I don't know if they have like a real name, but to me they're just filler. It's a good way to fill in space on your paper when you don't know what else to do. So I do like playing with those. It looks like we have like these like banner, like washi strip stickers. So I'm going to use that to replace my gray line and just make it a little bit more of a fun line. Just little things. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but sometimes that makes it a little bit easier. Just trying to think like what else I need. Just adding in, and then I'll probably just add in some more of like the Mickey and Minnie's just to decorate a little bit more, because we have the space. I feel like I should do a little bit of a bigger one, just a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, so first, Disney set, check. Let's flip that one over. I'm going to put this book back with the other Mickey Minnie, and let's switch to a princess one. Now I'm wondering if I should save one of these verticals. I think I'm going to save this vertical. So let's try doing this one, and I might just pick a princess. Let's go with, who do I want to use? I think I'm just going to do one. Let's do Snow White. Maybe I'm just okay with that because she's not my favorite. So I don't feel bad using her on like a daily sheet, but which is crazy because like I apparently used to watch Snow White like over and over and over again, and now I watch it and it just scares me. Like I was like, this is scary. How was I like not afraid of this when I was little? Like I don't understand at all how little me loved this movie, but older me is just like not here for it. I don't know. Now it just freaks me out, and her voice bugs me, and I can't. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but somewhere in between that time and now, I just was like, nope, not for it. Okay, I'm trying to see. I want to put one of these bigger ones because I mean, that's really all that's in this book is like giant stickers of the princesses. I love Dopey though. I'm trying to do it so I can cover, but I might have to do one so it covers over here. I feel like it's like angled weird, but I might have to just be a-okay with that, you know? I don't want to put these right on the spine because it's going to get punched right there, so I'm going to put the dwarves over here. That way they don't get punched. I don't ruin them, and they'll be okay. Put my little animals in here. I need to cover up with some boxes to just cover up the sideways things because I think I'm just too literal. I'm like, things can't be sideways. Like, I'm sure really it's fine, but I'm like, no, it's not fine. I can't. I can't handle it. It bugs me. Okay, I'm taking all of the quotes. I actually really like how this one's laid out now that I'm seeing it a little bit more. I'm liking it more and more. I feel like we have to have an apple somewhere. I feel like it would be wrong if we didn't have the apple. Okay, are we good? Okay, that one was easier. I like this one, and I really like how this one's laid out. This one's my favorite so far. I mean, I know I just started, but so far it's a fave. Okay, we did it. Putting that book away. 2 pages down. Okay, let's go. Should we? Okay, well, we're doing 2 verticals, and I really want to use, I think I'm going to save the other Mickey. I'm going to save this Mickey for the horizontal because there's not even any boxes in here. So I think I'm going to go back to another princess one, and then I think we might do all the plans. Well, this one doesn't really have full boxes either, so I feel like maybe I'll do, no, I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. Okay, well, I'm going to do another princess one. So let's pick another princess because we did Snow White. Who's my second least favorite? Cinderella. Hands down, probably. Cinderella's probably like my second. Actually, probably Aurora, but I didn't really grow up like loving Sleeping Beauty, so maybe that's why. I think it's fun now, but it just was never, it was just never my favorite growing up. Like, it's fun, but, you know, she wasn't ever my favorite princess. Maybe it's also because she wears pink. I don't know. Not a fan of the pink, but other than that, those are really the only reasons I can think of. So I don't really have any valid points as to why I don't like Aurora. I don't have anything against her. I just think she's just not my favorite princess. I think that's really all it is, all it comes down to. So I do want to add one of these big quotes. Briar Rose. At least I know her name. And I'm just going to start adding stuff in here. I'm trying to figure out what I can add. I do have some layering elements. So I think I'm going to add the fairies, and then I'll layer on top of them. And then maybe we'll add another quote. And then I have some boxes, but not a ton. So I'm going to go back to this book and go to wherever Aurora is in here, which I was like, hopefully she's in here. We got her. I'm gonna add a couple boxes to layer on top of. Like some little reminders. These ones I either used all the decorations in here, or she just didn't have a ton, which I think both options are possible. I'm not really sure which one, but this one I don't have as many like little decorations to play with as I did for Snow White, but that was a different book, so maybe that's why. So I'm just gonna make it work with the decorations that I have. There's just not a ton. So I don't think we're gonna get a ton of space filled in, but that's okay. We'll get what we can. Put in the flowers that I do have. And I have a couple of animals that we'll add in. Again, just trying to fill in some space. But this one just doesn't have a ton. I do have sidekicks. Although I don't know if I have, oh yeah, I do have the fairies. It's like, do I have the fairies? I do. I feel like I have to add them in. I'm just gonna add those two because I don't have the other one and I don't really want to use it from another page. The struggle is real. Okay, well, I think that's good. We did Aurora. I also think I just have always had a hard time saying her name, so maybe that's why. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll go back to Mickey. We'll go back to Mickey because I think all the plans could be done on a horizontal. We're going to do Mickey and Friends. Yeah, all these are like just like the big stickers. So let's do, who do I want to do? What kind of friend? I kind of really like this one. I just like the way this one's laid out, and it's huge. Talk about a, hopefully this is on like a chill day. Decoration done. Done right there. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with boxes because I can. So let's do black in the middle, and then we'll do some blue, and then we'll do some red. Boom. Done. Just kidding. Pretty much though. Okay, I want some smaller. This one, okay, it does kind of have smaller boxes, but not necessarily the size I was wanting, but we'll make it work. When in doubt, make it work. I might use these for like titles, like titling the box. Sometimes I'll do like film, and then I'll put all the things I need to film. Edit, what I need to edit, pictures, you know. So maybe I'll use that as like a titling type of thing. There's not a lot of extra decorations in here, but there's a couple. So I think I'll use them just to fill in some space. But yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of decorations. I have Mickey heads. I'll put some Mickey heads in here. As if we didn't already know that these were Mickey spreads. Let's just add in some more, some Mickey heads in case it wasn't clear. Okay, I think that's good. That's a lot. Actually, I want to do a teeny tiny Mickey head if I can pull them up. I want to have all the sizes. Again, as if we don't know that what this is for. Make it a little bit clearer that it's a Mickey spread. Okay. All right. All our Disney ones, check. Had lots of fun Disney books for that, but all our Disney spreads, check. Now we have one more page to do. It's a horizontal, and now we're going out of Disney and using all the plans. So this one is a very functional book, but it does not have a lot of decorating. So I think I'm going to pull out one of my boxes, and I think pastel boxes is probably going to be, like pastel and jewel I feel like would be the closest colors to a lot of the stuff that's in here. Yeah, so this one's all the plans. Like it's a planning book, but it has mainly like all your plans, you know, like if you're traveling, if you're working, if you're doing chores around the house, going on dates, salons, watering your plants. Like, so this just has like a lot of additional things. I'm going to use this to kind of try to find colors that are in here. That way I can pull some boxes out. So I think I'm going to go with this green color. Pull out a box. I'm going to go back to the pink, I think. And we'll use like this brighter pink. And then I think I'm also going to grab the yellow that's in here. And they're not exact, but I feel like they're pretty close, and I'm okay with that. Actually, I'm going to grab Jewel Tone boxes because I think Jewel Tone has a yellow. Yeah, this yellow is a lot closer. Definitely a closer match. It's like a brighter version of the yellow in this book. Yeah, so between those, we kind of pull out our colors a little bit more. So I'm going to do plan. And I'm not necessarily even really going to grab all of those boxes, but I do want to put down some things. I guess we'll use gold. Okie dokie. Again, this one's kind of hard because like it just doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have a lot. So as far as the decorations go. So this one's definitely going to be harder. I'm like, do I just do this one as like a house chores page? I don't know. This would be good for that though. If you were, you know, for that reason, but because I use my daily pages for like business stuff. Tidy up is always a good one. We could put tidy up in here because that is always a good plan to clean up my desk, because otherwise I leave all the books that I used on my desk, which, you know, definitely isn't fun the next day. Never fun the next day. Have some boxes that we can layer. Just gonna layer some on here. Yeah, this one just doesn't have, and again, I think the issue is I'm too literal. So it's really hard for me to use stickers that I know don't go at all with this page. I think that's what I'm struggling with. I can put water plants. We do have plants now. When we had our housewarming party, we ended that party with 6 new plants. So, and they're all still alive, and that was a month ago. So we have kept our plants alive, so that is good news. But yeah, I'm not a plant person, but I'm trying to be. We have plants, they're alive still. Yeah, I think that's the issue, as I think I'm just too literal. So like books like this, it's like they're great. I'm really bad at remembering to use these for those things. That's what I need to be better at. Maybe that'll be my 2024 goal. Is be better about using the stickers that what they're actually for, because otherwise I'll never use them. Okay, I think that's it, because I think I'm just too literal. This one, it doesn't have any decorations in it, and I think I'm just way too literal to just randomly put stuff all over, because they're stickers that I want to use for those things, but I just forget. So I think I'm just too literal, so I'm not going to use them this week. Struggle, but that's where my brain is at. And I just know that I won't. So let's go ahead and slide these in here. I'm just going to punch them real quick. Yeah. All right, so we have page 1 and page 2. I love this giant sticker. Anything that takes up space is fabulous. Page 3, page 4. I actually really like this one. This is cute. And then page 5. So there we go. All of my daily sheets ready to go for another busy week. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!